Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha. I'm just waiting for people to come on and then I will start this reading. It's been a while since I've been on. There's been a lot of things going on. I know a lot of people were saying they weren't getting notifications. So please make sure that you are subscribed and that you have the little bell ticked as well. Just while I'm waiting for people to come on as well, I want to say that there are some fake accounts that are there saying that they're me, sending people messages saying that there's a readings from the ancestors or I have a reading for them or whatever. I will never solicit any readings, okay? I will not be sending inboxes to anybody. If you do get an inbox by somebody saying, send you a WhatsApp number saying that they have a reading for you, that they feel very drawn to you or anything like that, please know this is not from me and please report it. Now, what they're doing is they're blocking me straight away so I cannot go on and report it. So if you could, that would be hugely beneficial. And please don't give anybody any money. When I do my bookings, when I open my readings or when I do my coaching, everything is done via my booking system. There is booking and payment all together. So that is the only way that I accept any payment. So please don't send money to any of the scammers. It's not me. And I feel that, they're doing it at this moment because they know that, people are kind of looking for a lifeline. So that's that out of the way. There's people in there. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Art Goddess. Hi, Small Wildflowers. So it's been a bit of a while since I've been on. Now, there's been a lot going on in my personal life, and every time there's been a new moon or a full moon and I've went to do it, they're like, no, just rest. So I appreciate you still being here, even though I've had this time, but I feel when we get that call to rest, we need to honor it. Okay, so tonight it is the Pisces full moon, and I don't know how many are already feeling it. I done a little video on Instagram on Monday just to warn people that it's going to be, or it was going to be, a tricky one. I really like this full moon, okay? I really like it. Maybe that's because I'm a bit of a weirdo and I feel that this moon is for the weirdos, okay? It's the artists, it's the creatives, it's the music makers and the dreamers of dreams, okay? This is what this moon is about. But it is going to unsettle us a little bit. So I'm going to go in with what I'm picking up psychically first, what I've been told the last couple of days. Then I am going to pull some cards for the next kind of week or so, and then I will do the readings for the signs. Can I just say, if you like these videos, could you please share it? I am getting censored to shit here, to be honest, and it does really help if you share it. So right, okay, so I'm going to go in straight away with what I've been getting. Now, there's a big theme that is coming in, and I feel this is I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look for my notes there. So first of all, there is a theme. I'm not going to speak about this just yet. They're pushing me to, and I didn't want to make this about this. So, right, I'm going to go in and just a little bit of this. Okay, hopefully it's not a big, because this is a video in itself. In fact, this is a series in itself. Okay, we are being called as a collective, to really step into our roles. This is what we've got to do. The masculine and feminine is crying out to be balanced at this moment. I know that this, people will say that has nothing to do with Pisces Neptune, but they're telling me otherwise, and I've got to do what I'm told. So with this, I really feel that the feminine is very tired. The feminine is tired of holding it together. They're tired of being the strong ones. They're tired of being the fixers, okay? And we are kind of collectively calling on the masculine to step up, to take that weight off our shoulders, to come in as protector, as provider. Now, I feel within the masculine, I feel they have fear of doing that. They have been told for so long that the feminine doesn't need them. The feminine can do it alone. The feminine are independent, and so the masculine has almost stepped back from its role because it doesn't want to offend and it doesn't want to be dismissed when it stands up to be counted, to be seen, and to be seen within this masculine energy. Now, what they're saying to me there is that a lot of feminists or whatever, I keep my views there. I believe I'm a feminist. I'm a strong woman. I believe I am a feminist. However, a lot of feminist views are quite different. That's really interesting. They've just sent me to my bookcase looking, and that is the book. I've just been bought that. I haven't read it yet, but it's Free Women and Free Men. And I feel what they're wanting to say there is that we need to be free to step into that role without shame, without guilt, without fear, okay, and without vulnerability, really. It's okay to say, I need help as a feminine. It's okay for us with the masculine to say, what is it you want me to do? Or let me do this. Okay, that is okay. But like I say, our lines have been so blurred on a level that nobody knows what it is that they're wanting to do. What I found really interesting the other week was I put a video on my Instagram, just a light-hearted one, and it was an old, I think it was like an old 50s, I think it was Clark Gable or somebody. And he was quite, very manly in it. And the amount of messages I got were from women saying, where have all these men gone? Where are they? The ones that step up, the ones that take the lead, the ones that allow us to step back. And I was very surprised, and I showed this to a lot of my male friends, and they were very surprised, and they said, but that isn't how we thought people want it to be. And I do believe that, at the root cause of things, women want to be desired and men want to be the hunters. I feel that's how it is. There's a lot more to it, but just scraping the surface of that. So I really want to highlight here that being strong is not, I'm going to do it myself as a woman. What has happened with this is that there are a lot more lonely people in the world, because the masculine and feminine has actually separated, when what it is we need to do is to come together. Remember the yin yang, we need each other, okay? And this is what I feel we are all crying out for, this nourishment and this presence of the other at this moment. I don't know how many of you can relate to that or what, but I was told a few years ago by Spirit that when we put our hands together to pray, every religion does it, okay? Every religion puts their hands together to pray, but what I was told was it's the masculine and the feminine coming together, and that will form divinity. We need masculine and feminine to form life. We need that, and we've got so far away, and now they're telling me exactly why this is linked to the Pisces. Right, okay, they slipped that one in, because I'm thinking, like, why am I going with this? So, right, okay, this is interesting. So basically, yeah, I'm going to go in with that. So basically, this Pisces moon is saying to us, it's all about, are we fulfilled on a soul level? This is what it's asking us about. And the part that I'm saying here is that, within kind of human design, I think it was Ra that said it, Ra, the guy that done human design, said that our two basic needs are food and sex. Now if there was a world where all we needed was food and sex, that would be absolutely great. But I can see what he's saying. The food is what gives us the nourishment. The sex is what helps us to procreate and keep the world going, okay? And this is what I feel that we're in danger of. here. Okay, I really feel it's like, if we're not connecting, if we're not, connecting with the other, if we're not procreating, then what is going to happen with the world? It will eventually die out, and that isn't what we need. And our soul needs this nourishment. Our soul is crying out for it. Okay, and this full moon tonight is wanting us to create. It's wanting us to look and see, where are we deficient? Now, there is so much going on in the world, right? And this moon is showing us. I've wrote about it this week. There's been a lot of a very, very strong theme within the cards I've done this week on social media. If you follow that, it's been about home. It's been about safety and security. It's been about getting in touch with our core and living our truth. Now, we can't do this if we are looking in the wrong place for the nourishment that we need. If somebody, say for instance, has diabetes, they're not going to get the nourishment they need from going and eating 20 donuts. It's in the wrong place. It might taste nice at the time, but it is actually going to add to their problem. So what they're saying with this Pisces moon is that this is where we have to get into this spiritual way of being. Okay, we need to. It's very kind of hanged man phase. We've got this Neptune energy, which is very illusionary as well, so we're being asked at this moment to, like, what is real and what is not. Where have we been living a lie or focusing on something that we would like to think is true when really it's not? Okay, because the lies we tell ourselves are more damaging than any lies that we tell to other people. We've got to stand in our truth. And what they're saying here, and at this moment in time, the world has changed. It has shifted. And this is, which way are we going to go? Are we going to stay in the madness, or are we going to choose magic? Okay, because the choice is ours. I want to say, if you choose the madness and if you choose the chaos rather than the creativity, then that is what you'll get. Okay, it's dharma or it's drama. Which one do you want? And I feel this is a time where, there's so many of us have done our spiritual work and we've done all of that, but this last couple of years, or this last year even, they're saying there, has completely disconnected us from ourselves. We've gotten into the way of complaining. We've gotten into the negative thinking. We've gotten into the arguing on Facebook with people that you're right and they're wrong. We've actually done all this, and that is not by chance. That is not by chance at all. Okay, there is more things going on, and we are being kind of, it's like the child catcher on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, lollipops, lollipops, come this way, and what that is doing is leading us away from the path to love. Okay, and as I've said before, love will be our weapon and love will be our shield. Okay, and if we're not on the path to love, we cannot create a new world. The world that we are going to create is a world that is full of the problems and the discord that we are currently in. And we can see it playing out. There's some huge, massive shifts happening now. I'm not here to save you from these changes, because these changes are meant to happen. I'm not telling you how to make these changes not there. I'm not here to make life better for you as well, by telling you that everything's love and light and it's all going to be fine, because it's not. What I'm doing and what I'm here for and what I've been, told to do is to tell the truth. Okay. And when I'm telling the truth, then once you have the facts, then it's up to you to do what you want with them. Okay. But the truth is what will liberate you. Living a lie will not. You could sit there and say, oh yeah, all love and light, come by, or all that shit. Okay. That is not going to liberate you. That's going to keep you trapped in kind of this, oh, I don't want to say this, it's almost like a winter wonderland of tat and falseness and untruths. It's like, yeah, we'll put some tinsel on it and everything will be okay. It's still dog shit whether you put sugar on it or not. Okay. So this is what we've got to get clear with. The world is not a good place at this moment, but how we choose to make our inner world and how we choose to get our tribe and our circle together and the people we're around, this is what is going to make the difference. Okay, so this is what we're shown to do. So we need to have things that nourish us, okay, that lift us up. Now I just moved last week, and it has been such a bizarre week because the magic has came back like bang from the day I moved, like boom, the people I've met and everything. And I was like, it was almost like I was gasping for breath because, I was so starved of all this and I didn't realize how much I had been. But the second I'm back in that flow, it's like, right, okay, everything's starting to happen. It's like, wow, I nearly went down the other way. I thought this was how I was going to be forever, and now I feel the magic and it's stronger and it's better and I feel so much different with it. Now, one of the things with this Pisces moon as well, and actually what it's asking us to do to get into this creative way of being, is to actually admit that we don't know. Okay, this is one of the biggest things. I had a call with a dear friend of mine last night, and when we say we know, we don't know. Okay, I don't know exactly what's coming. I'm not being told everything. They're showing me bits to pass on, and that's it. But I don't know. If I knew, then that could stop my learning. It could stop me adapting to what's coming. So I can only tell you what I'm being shown here. But when we say we don't know, as Alex Ebert says it, the emoji that goes like that, we're there waiting to receive. Now, one of the problems that I have had this last 6 months is because I haven't known where to go. Now, normally, you've followed my journey. I get a spirit hit and that's it. And it's been blank. And I'm like, what the hell? There's no guidance. There's no nothing. Where do I go? Everywhere I've tried to go, there's been blocks. Doors shutting rather than open. I'm like, what? This isn't the world that I inhabit. I finally surrendered. Okay. I finally surrendered. I thought I've done everything I can. I cannot do anything. And instantly, bang, 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 one conversation led to another conversation, led to another one. And then here I am in a place that I am just like, whoa, this is actually like made for me. I am getting every single need that I have fulfilled, and it is amazing. Okay. Absolutely amazing. But that came when I surrendered and I said, I don't know where I'm